Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Beth, and I've seen everybody do all these end of the year TBRs. So I've already filmed my November TBR, so I'm gonna go ahead and film a tentative December TBR. So I'm gonna insert a clip here of my rolls for Katie's game. Her channel is Paperbacks and Ponytails, and I've been playing her game I believe all year or most of the year, and you will see me roll like 3 times to finish out the game board again. And so let's see those rolls. Okay, so you will have seen those rolls because I will have edited them in. And anyway, when I was looking for books, I could not find one for, let's see, what couldn't I find? Oh, a character you take on vacation. No, a character who takes vacation. So I rolled again, and I can't remember what I got. I rolled twice because I felt that was, since I was having to spin again. I didn't roll again, I spun again. And an author you've never read before, and then water on the cover. So I have not found my water on the cover. Okay. So let me show you what I do have. For the first one, I got men or women in uniform, and so that's not the one I'm going to read. I am going to be reading, I'll put it up here because I don't have it yet. It's called Things You Save in a Fire. It's by Catherine Center, and I really like her books, but you know, it is a romance, so of course she will. But then for the I haven't found the one with water on the cover, but for the one for an author I've never read before, I'm going to finally read on Katie's recommendation, because she highly praised this book and she loves this author, because I've seen her read other books by this author, and I love it. I'm going to read Authentically Izzy by Pepper Basham. So I don't know what this one is about, and so I know. So now I'm going to go find my Airplane pick, which is a reader's choice, and my water on the cover, and I'll be back. I've decided to save my airplane for the last book, and I'm going to put the book with water on the cover. I'm going to put the Water Keeper in. I started it in October, but I didn't get back to it, and I'm not going to get back to it. So, all right, I'm trying to fit in as many of my classics that my sister recommended for me, and as many of my 23 books. But I do have 1 or 2 Christmas books I want to read, and I have a buddy read. In fact, I need to look to make sure I've only got one. Yes. So, it's a Christmas book too, but you can't guess what that is. It's classic. Okay, I am pulling 10. And I may use books that I already have set aside. So, let's see. I will let you all see first. It'd be nice if you could see it right side up. Okay. Start the longest series on your TBR. Start the longest series on my TBR. The longest series on my TBR. Okay, this may not be working out to my benefit with these 23 books of 23 and my classics, but I have 2 trilogies on my TBR. Both of them I really want to read, and I don't know which one I'm going to choose, but I picked them both up. One of them is the Illuminate Files. So this is the first book in the Illuminate Files. I've had this on my TBR before and just never got around to it, and it's written in mixed media. This is written by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. And then the other one is Frank Peretti's This Present Darkness. And so, I don't know. Now, I bought this used at a thrift store. It looks brand new. So, we'll see. Maybe both of them. So, pull number 2. I'm going to put that. Let me stick this right here. Alright. A book with a detective. I love this one. And you know it's going to be Perot. And it probably is going to be a review. I have not read Crooked House. I did not finish it, so we're going to read that one. So, let me grab it. I may have messed up. I have a longer series on my TBR. I have one with 4 books in it. The Naturals. But I didn't want to get into that until I finished the Inheritance Games series. Or whatever that is. So, this one, I don't know. I'm going to put it over here. And, I mean, it's got really good reviews, but I don't know. Maybe I could use it for my book with the detective. But I also have Crooked House. So here are 2 more books on my TV. And neither one of them are a 23 book of 23 that I need to read or a classic. Next pull, which is only pull 3. I think it's this way. I can't see the writing. The book with mountains on the cover. Let's just make some pulls. Okay, here's some more. A book that features a puzzle. I'm going to read the Hawthorne Legacy for that one. Now, this is a library book, so I think it is. This may be the librarian's copy. So I need to ask her and see if she needs this back. But I do have the audio on hold, so when it comes in, I can read this one. And so this is my book that features a puzzle. Hope I remember to take that slip out. Okay. Because I'm going to have to look for the mountains one. A book by a BIPOC author. Okay. Make some more pulls. I have one on my TBR, a couple on my TBR. I mean my 23 of 23. A book with an animal companion. I wonder if I could use one of my 23 of 23 for that, because it's not really an animal companion, but it's told from the perspective of animals. I may cheat and do that. Everybody says my game, my rules. Book that is part of a series. Okay, so let's do this. Book with a detective. Longest on your TBR. One of these is part of a series. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Animal companion. I'm going to use this for, I'll put up here, What We Fed to the Manticore. It is a series of short stories. And let me pull it up on Goodreads to give you a little synopsis. I've been wanting to read this one. It's 9 emotionally vivid stories, all narrated from animal perspectives. I don't know, I'm going to butcher this name. Talia Lakshma Kalori. Debut collection explores themes of environmentalism, conservation, identity, belonging, loss, and family with resounding heart and deep tenderness. In their pages, a faithful hound mourns the loss of the endangered rhino he swore to protect. Vultures seek meaning as they attend to the antelope that perished in Central Asia. A beloved donkey's loyalty to a zookeeper in Gaza is put to the ultimate test, and a wounded pigeon in Delhi finds an unlikely friend. So, here are some more. And I do have a couple weeks off in December, so. Alright, book chosen solely because of the cover. A book with time travel. I do have one for that one. A book from your favorite genre. Okay, let me go collect some of these. You don't know how long I was gone, but I was gone for a pretty good while. If you'll notice, there are a few books missing up there. One that's not supposed to be there. Okay. So, I put aside Book with the Mountains on the cover. Found one. It is A Light from Heaven. By Jane Karen. Y'all, I have an overambitious TBR this for December. Remember, Tentative. Okay, this is my buddy read, but it's also going to be my airplane read for Paperbacks and Ponytails game. So we're going to put it to the stack. Remember one of those books I was not reading because I was going to choose between Illuminae and This Present Darkness. Okay. A book from my favorite genre. And don't look at the sticker. In a Dark, Dark Wood by Ruth Ware. Hopefully I will have read 0 Days by this time because it's on my November TBR again. Okay. Book with Time Travel. Wrong Place, Wrong Time by Gillian McAllister. Or Gillian. I think it's Gillian, but you know, who knows. Book chosen solely based on the cover. We're going to say Shepherd's Biting. It is my mom's. No, it's not. I bought it. I did buy this one. Most of the Jane Karen books were her mom. Were my mom's. But this one I guess I bought. Look at this. It has 10 pages. So this one was bought based solely on the cover. And I chose it based solely on the cover. And it's a Christmassy book. This text gets big. Okay. It's taller than my jar, and my jar is pretty good size. My jar is sitting on the counter, on the desk. A book by a BIPOC author. I have two, but one of them is for 23 of 23, and I'm just going to show you the ones I have for that. I've pulled aside Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro. Sorry, I know that name is not being pronounced right. And this is about, as children, Kathy, Ruth, and Tommy were students at Hailsham, an exclusive boarding school secluded in the English countryside. It was a place of mercurial cliques and mysterious rules, and teachers were constantly reminding their charges of how special they were. Now, years later, Kathy is a young woman. Ruth and Tommy have re-entered her life, and for the first time, she is beginning to look back at their shared past and understand just what it is that makes them so special and how that gift will shape the rest of their time together. So, I have another Christmas book. So I have 3 total. Shepherd's Abiding, A Christmas Carol, and I have 12 Days of Christmas by Debbie McComber. And there's another one somewhere. I just haven't found it. Okay. Let's start with the classics that I want to get to this month, or that month, December. Remember we're talking about December. Intruder in the Dust by William Faulkner. Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. I know I'm not going to read all these. Paradise Lost by John Milton. I don't know why I picked all these up. A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. Not as big as some of his books. Bleak House by Charles Dickens. This happens to be my sister's favorite Charles Dickens, so we're talking as comments and questions. That's in notes. I never read those. Appendix. 817 pages. Macbeth by Shakespeare. This one should be fairly easy to get through. I want to finally read Little Women. I borrowed this from the school. And it's dusty. Okay, my 23 books of 23. I only have 3 physical books, so The Daughter of Dr. Moreau, Ace of Spades, The Extraordinary Deaths of Mrs. Kipp. I would also like to read Jewel of the Nile This is by Tessa Afshar, I think is how you say her name. And Persuasion by Jane Austen. And I would also like to read All Roads Lead Here by Marian Zapata. Now, I have the next 2 months to read some of these books. December's books for like reading are here. But I haven't drawn my book out of my physical TBR bag. And remember I said I was going to do that. There's no shaking in that. We might as well just reach in there. I need to write all these down and type them all up. Is this just Viral by Robin Cook. So that one will go on the TBR as well. And it's over there on the shelf. I can see it from here. So, there you have it, folks. November TBR already up. And then these books that I have said for the rest of the year. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more from me, just click that subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next video.